Looks a little wet. It's fine. Hi. Probably weird to see me out of my hidey hole of a room, but I felt that going outside would make this feel a little bit more important. So, this is about us reaching 100 subscribers. I am extremely proud of this fact. Very, very proud. And I'll continue to be proud for every other milestone we reach along the way, for 200, 300, 500, and so on. And I want you all to know that it's not just the channel growing. I'm growing as well. You all are growing. It's something that's just generally very important to me, because the more the channel grows, the more people I can reach and interact with. I've always liked meeting new people. That's something I have. It's something I've liked throughout my entire life. And I'm sorry if there's a lot of pauses with this. I didn't script it. I've practiced it, getting the general gist of it down, but I'm not exactly one for scripting unless it's official what I'm meant to say. And the more that this channel and all of us grow and move on and go places in this world, the more I feel that I can help people. That's the whole reason I started doing this in the first place. I grew up with Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Ethan Nestor, all of those people as my idols, essentially. The people that showed me the world the most, aside from my own mother. And looking at what they do, they've raised so much constantly. Oh, I need to make sure this stays on. But they've raised so much in their lifetimes for people in need. Markiplier's raised millions. Jacksepticeye, I think, raised 1.2 billion just last year for Thankmas. And that's just, it's astonishing. It's amazing. I'm very proud of them. And it's something that I want to do myself. I don't care how many people are here for me. I don't mind if your favorite thing about this is just the games or the chaos of it, or even my cat. If you're here just for my cat, that's perfectly fine. But the further we get, the more I want to help as many people as possible. That's, again, originally the reason why I created this channel, why I started posting 6 years ago. And we're actually coming up on the 6-year anniversary here in July. And just, I want this to do as much for people as possible. I don't want this to be some, I don't know, meaningless project, I guess. I do genuinely want to share the fortune that I have with others, even if I can't do so financially myself. And I do know that there are plenty of people out there that would do it financially and that can, but don't have necessarily trustable sources to do so. And like, if I were to donate to organizations, I have researched multiple. I've gone through all of the steps to make sure that every single one is giving 100% of the profits to their cause, isn't excluding anyone from their cause. For example, I wouldn't donate to the Salvation Army because they exclude people who aren't Christian, are LGBT, don't fit their standards, etc. And I don't want to be supporting something that does that. I would much rather support something like the Trevor Project, where it's actually helping people. I really want to help as many people as I can. And that's, again, that's been a goal of mine for a very large section of my life. Whether I've made it known or not, I think most people that know me know that that's definitely something that I've torn myself apart over. And having 102 people with me to back me on this feels great. I know that a lot of you don't necessarily know this or aren't here for that, but that is my ultimate goal. To leave behind a mark in this world that isn't negative. Because there's enough negativity out here. Let's just be honest. We're living in, if you're in the US with me, you're living in a dystopia where most of your government doesn't care about you. If you're living in other places, sometimes they're also dystopias. There are places where your government, even your fellow neighbors, don't care about you. And I want to make that known, but also make it known that that's not all there is. There is positivity, there is happiness, and there are things that you can do about all of the negativity. And I don't want anyone to live in the dark for as long as I did. Because I recognize that being in dark places where you're ostracized, bullied, etc., you have depression, any other mental disorders that make it very hard to navigate the world, even physical disorders that make it hard to navigate the world. I feel you there. But I want this to be the safest place possible. Again, that's the whole reason I made this. That's also why I have the 13 plus in my bio. Anyone younger, I do understand that I do have younger viewers, and I do know that that is the case sometimes. Perfectly fine. The 13 plus is specifically telling you when you are allowed to comment and interact with the comments. Because I know that sometimes comments are not the friendliest place on the internet. Especially comments on videos or with people that dress a little differently. Because a lot of people would not expect a boy to be wearing Hello Kitty stuff, or a lot of people aren't exactly here for the whole alternative stuff. Like, I've been alternative my whole life. It's just in my blood, and it doesn't change anything about me. But I do understand that there are very hateful people out there, and that is why there's the 13 plus in my bio. This is a welcome and safe place for all ages, but I would advise against interacting if you are younger, purely out of your own safety. Because I don't mind if you get exposed to a couple swear words here and there. I say fuck a lot, and I know that. But everyone gets exposed to swear words at some point in their life. Some younger than others, but swear words, again, they're just words. they're not as bad as some of the other things on this app, on the rest of the internet. I would much rather you experience swearing here rather than somewhere else where it's unknown whether they care about your safety or not. So, to any of my younger viewers, please just don't use the comment section. You can like, you can subscribe. If you like my videos, that's great, and thank you, and I care about you. But please, please, please be careful on the internet. All right? To any of my older viewers, and according to my analytics, I have mostly older viewers, which, good. They have the sense and logic of someone that, isn't 9. They've got a little more experience in life, and to all of you, for whatever you're going through, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm so sorry for anything that happens to be causing you to feel bad or upset. And I know that I can't help directly, but I hope that hearing that someone does care and you can reach out to people might help. And I know it's not a lot coming from a 17-year-old on the internet, but I do hope you all have a wonderful rest of your days, and I will see you elsewhere. Goodbye.